Oh, come on. You know, all right. Really? Oh my God. You know what? Move this damn camera. Thank you, so I can see the damn score. Mm. Oh my God. Pathetic. Oh my god, that pisses me off. And no, I'm not saving it, because I don't want to save it. This is like, I'm practicing right now. Son of a... Are you doing different shit now? Oh my god. Oh. Alright, so I need some practice with this. What I'm going for is specific achievements. I got the Galaga. I trophy hunted for the regular Arcade Archives. I'm sorry, the Namco Museum 2 Galaga. I got the trophies for that. I'm going for the original, the Galaxian, which is the precursor to Galaga. It's the first one. You know, this is not like an ultra rare. It's not a very rare. It's not even a rare, I don't think. But I just want to get this done. And then I can go on to the main Galaga and get that platinum. But I just wanted to get sort of like the trophy hunting aspect to it. And I'm not really focused necessarily today on platinums. I'm just focused on fun and personal goals today. So I'm not technically actively in competition if I'm not getting platinums every day. So it's like every now and then what I'm doing. I'm just in a mood, so I'm going for Galaxian trophy. Although I did see Boogie on Locale Cracked play this Google Pac-Man game. And I kind of wish that they put it on the PlayStation. Because, you know, it would be nice, being that they removed some Pac-Man stuff. Damn. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. That's even worse. You gotta be kidding me, man. Come on. Bro. Pathetic. Pathetic display. Embarrassing display. You son of a... Oh my God. Really? Again, they're getting very, aggressive, huh? These freaking things. Come on. Bro, what the fuck was that? What was that? Yo, JB! Yo, yo! Oh, man. I'm pathetic here. What's going on here, man? I think that they pissed off Sony because they didn't move their ass when the Bon Bon 5 could not sync for PS5, and they're too busy making probably Bon Bon 6 to give a shit. And I think that might have pissed them off, Sony, because at least get your goddamn trophy to sync. I mean, bad enough you're fucking copy and paste and shit, and it's up to the gamer to want to shell out money for that. But if you have a cross-buy PS4 and PS5, you can't make sure a simplistic game like that, trophy list pops, and you take off the whole goddamn weekend and people cannot sync the goddamn trophy. So that's a goddamn insult, no? So yeah, I mean, that was probably the last straw. I mean, they already pissed off Sony before when they went to the well way too many times with it's about greed, and they went to the well way too many times with the quiz games, Quiz This, where they started making a bronze version, a silver version, a gold version, or whatever. They started making like 3 or 4 different versions of the same game with different questions, and they got out of fucking control. Like, out of control. And then Sony, the last time, stopped them from that game ever being made. They took them off for a couple of months, and then next thing you know, they come back, and you think they would learn their lesson, but no, they are greedy, so they go the Jumping Orange, the Jumping Orange 2, the Jumping Orange 3, Bon Bon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Racing Kart 1, Racing Kart 2, like, dude, and again, it's fine if people want to buy it, but if you're going to pull the shit where now you're just going to like not give a shit about the people buying your games to sync the damn fucking trophy, then fuck you, man. You know what I'm saying? So now look at us. For anybody that bought the Jumping Bon Bon 5, if we got the Platinum for PS5, it doesn't pop. And Sony won't refund it, and Sony won't even fix it. So we just lost a game. So if you bought the Jumping Bon Bon 5 4 times, you lost 4 games. Because it's supposed to be cross-buy. So I'm sorry, but Sony was playing favorites, unfortunately, in my opinion. And they allowed Thai games to abuse the system where they wouldn't allow others to abuse it, right? So they came down on heavy on S-Mobile, where they wouldn't let them do break games anymore. But yet, how is that fucking fair if these motherfuckers are making the Jumping Bon Bon 5? I mean, how far was it going to go, right? So I love S-Mobile Company. They've always treated me right. But I was kind of pissed off that they kept getting rejected to making their break games, not hurting anybody. Look, you don't have to buy the game. You don't. And again, I don't like this shit of these people making these videos like it's an inconvenience. You're not in competition. All these people that are like, oh, it's cluttering the store and I can't focus, then you're a moron. If you can't focus in the PlayStation Store and it depresses you because there's too many games, you're a moron. I'm sorry. I used to work in the video game industry, and there was always people starving for games because it wasn't enough. So if you're going to say now there's too many fucking games, there's no pleasing you. There's no pleasing you. Nothing that the shovelware does is going to make more AAAs come out. So they're not going to come out. So, you know, you have a category for every audience, and people should not try to stop that. Again, like, we're all in competition. So we're all playing these games. And I have absolutely no problem with that. I have a problem with people that's not in competition, that's got like 4 platinums, that hardly spends money at all to contribute to the profitability of Sony Entertainment Group, that they're fucking having a voice over me and trying to get shit banned when they don't buy shit. It's nice you're making a video, but do you even play anything? Probably not. So, like, these people, like, they're coming out there, they're trying to get famous, they're trying to make YouTube videos and shit. They're not even in competition. They're not. And, like, we did it, guys. We did it. We got rid of this for who cares what you did. You're not in competition. What do you think? If you go on the top 100, what do you think everybody's playing? The jumping Bonbon 5? The jumping pizza? It's part of competition. It's part of competition. Do you really think you want the world to believe that shovelware is done? No, it's called a simple disagreement. Because Die Games took their sweet-ass time to fix the one fucking game that they should have, and they're too busy ready to release 20 more games. I'm sorry, but that company that does the Airy games needs to be banned. Epic Art Games, because they have 4 or 5 broken games. And there is favoritism in Sony. They let people get away with shit, and they don't let other people get away with shit. And it's not right. It's either even Steven. If there's going to be a Jumpin' Bonbon 5, there should be a goddamn Sushi Break 3. Or Donut Break 3. I'm sorry, that's bullshit. Favoritism in Sony. And finally, they got pissed off because, what? The trophy list? Yeah, I'm sorry. You're putting out 20 million fucking games? Make sure the trophies work, asshole. Bottom line, we're consumers, we're customers. We're buying your game, but make sure it works. And they didn't. They didn't. So now, for the length of time that PS5 exists, my PS5 is going to have a fucking problem because it doesn't understand why it can't sync that game. That I still got a game from PS4 that's been trying to sync for fucking years, and it doesn't work. And I don't know how to fix it, and I don't even bother anymore. It still comes up on PS5 trying to sync. Can't sync. Don't even know what it's called. It keeps showing up for no reason. Like there must have been a trophy I got that just won't sync. But it's fine, we could coexist, right? But don't tell me what to buy. Like, don't try to eliminate stuff from the store. Don't be lazy, these people. And shovelware, and then you would never have to look at it. But don't tell me what I'm going to spend with my money, these people. It's ridiculous. We did it, guys. No, you did shit, because what's going to happen is now you screwed Sony, and Sony screwed themselves, because now the amount of money that company made millions of dollars. You know why they made millions of dollars? Because people bought them. So now you cost millions of dollars to Sony. Sony cost millions of dollars to themselves. Idiots. They could have just opened their mouth and say, hey, we have a problem with this. But no, it's got to be like, you know, letting them run around, abusing shit, getting greedy, not telling them shit, and then it's something that really pissed them off, and then boom, next thing you know, they're banned. I don't think it's permanent. I don't think it's... But you know what? Lesson learned. You want to put out 20 games, you better make sure that trophy list works. No goddamn excuse. You did not fix that. So all these customers, and Sony never refunds shit, so guess what? You ripped off. You ripped off those people. Are you going to give them back? No, you're not. But you know what? They'll come back, and they'll be low profile, right? And they'll be like, oh, we're going to do the jumping pizza anniversary or some shit. Watch. Well, they'll come back Christmas time and they'll put out like the jumping fucking reindeer. Watch. And then they'll do like 1 game, and then they'll do 2 games, and then they won't learn their lesson, and they'll get greedy again. They'll start, or they'll come up under a different name. Like, just to piss people off, they'll probably put TT Thigh Games. Just to be dicks. And that's it. I told, like, S-Mobile, I said, if they're gonna stop you from making games, you need to take the piss. Make, like, stupid-ass fucking games like the Walk the Dog, or Meow the Cat, or some stupid shit. Because those motherfuckers are getting away with shit like murder. Getting away with shit like murder. Those games. Get the hell out of here. Sony gave them, I'm sorry, Sony gave them a free damn pass. But others, they came down on them for some reason. They did not like others. But they loved fucking Die Games for a while. They left their way to the goddamn bank. Don't think that they were against them either. Don't believe that crap about, they were mad at them and they're taking care of it. No, it's called making goddamn money and profitability. This is a business here, okay? Like, people don't have to get along. They just make the company money. Sony, it doesn't matter if Sony liked them or not. They made Sony money. And now they're not making Sony money, obviously, because Sony banned them, which is stupid. Get them to do shit. Get them to fix the goddamn game. Hire somebody strong. It's ridiculous. Why can't Sony have a pair of balls and go to Epic Art Games or whatever they're called and say, hey, we want you to patch those 4 or 5 airy games that nobody can get the platinum from. You're ruining their completion percentage, that if people were going for completion percentage, they'll never get it unless they make a new account. That's kind of fucked up. It was a European version of their fucking game. So patch it when they just get the platinum automatically then, if you can't add the fucking level. It's pathetic. It's fucking pathetic. But that company has played so many fucking games, and you know what? They ran their company to the ground where not even Sony banned them. Just nobody's buying their shit. So now they're going, what, exclusive just to fucking Nintendo? They're putting out, like, what, every fucking 27 now? Come on. Come on, dude. You could exist on PlayStation if you fucking patched your games. But you gotta be ego bastards. Where, oh, God forbid, you fucking fix the game that you broke. And all these games, Sony should punish them. That's Sony's fault. If there's a glitchy game, that's Sony's responsibility. Sony should have a thing in their contract. Forget about banning. That they get fined. That these companies get fined if their games are broken and they cause problems for the consumer to get the platinum. They need to make that they can fine these companies. Not ban. Fine them. Or whatever. Every single day that the game is glitched, they get fined. Until they quit. That's it. They're too light on these. I bought a game a couple weeks ago, right? I was playing it today, right? I wasn't aware that the game's glitched, right? And I'm like, oh, I bought this anime, fighting, whatever thing, right? And I was enjoying it. I'm like, okay, cool. And then I took a break because I got enough trophies, and then I went to eat. And then I'm looking up to see if there was a PS5 version. And they said the platinum is unobtainable because the game is glitched. And I'm like, there's a whole post about it and everything on PlayStation profiles, right? So I'm like, why the fuck does this happen? Like, why is Sony allowing this to happen? It's Sony's responsibility. Like, don't make it like it's just a game developer. They need to make sure that, like, it's not just about collecting money. They need to make sure that these people put out games that work. Now it's getting out of hand, where Sony is allowing these people to make games that are not complete. So it's Sony's fault. I'm not mad at the game company because they're getting away with it because Sony's allowing it. So yes, I fully expect Die Games to be back. Will they fix the Jumping Bon 5? Probably not. Not happy about that. Do I expect that fucking game, that company that I emailed fucking, 5 times, that they even tried to play some shit like they didn't understand what I'm saying because they're German, that I had to write a whole goddamn email in German from the Google Translator, and then they're like, oh shit, he's getting clever. Like, what do we fucking do? And then they flat out tell me that they're not gonna patch it, flat out, because they don't know how to fix it, that they don't want to embarrass themselves and ask Sony. That's pathetic. So thank you, bro, for putting out 5 more Airy games to the one that's broken. Now you lost your company, because nobody wants to buy your shit because they don't trust you. You have no idea. Trust is everything in this business. And if you break the consumer's trust, they ain't gonna buy your shit. So, you ruined your whole goddamn company because you're stupid. And you could have just kept making Airy games, and you could have just, as long as the trophy list works, who the fuck cares? Sony wasn't shutting that down. They could have just called it Airy 30, Airy 31. And Sony's like, okay, but God forbid you have a sequel to an S mobile game. God forbid. Get the hell out of here. So ridiculous. Ridiculous. So no, I don't want anybody in a committee that's going to decide how I spend my money when I'm spending tons of money every fucking month. And I got some loser that's got 5 platinums trying to be the head of the corporate committee that decides all these companies getting banned. People like that are so goddamn dumb because they think it's a big thing. No, you're costing the company money. You're costing the company money. You're costing Sony money, you idiot. Because there are games that are AAA. There are games that are AA. It's another genre. It's another type of game, shovelware. So you're costing people money. You're costing the profitability of your company. You're supposed to have something for everyone. You're not supposed to ban people. But you know what? They got banned because they fucked up. But you know what? They didn't get banned because they put out too much shovelware. They got banned because they fucking didn't give a shit about the goddamn trophy list that they screwed customers out of. That's why, in my opinion. They probably would have had been allowed. This is the sad part with the favoritism in Sony. They would have been allowed to put out the jumping Bonbon fucking 10. And nothing would have happened to them. But like I said, they have a vendetta against S Mobile, so they won't allow them to do sequels to their break games, so they won't allow them to do Sushi Break 3 or Donut Break 3 or Horror Break or all their break games. They won't allow them to do break games, but they'll allow these assholes to do the jumping fucking Bonbon fucking 5. That's a joke. It's a fucking joke. They love die games. They love fucking Epic R games that do the fucking Airy games, even though they fucked the customer. But now they pissed off. Die games pissed off Sony. But no. You saw Nostra disappear. Nostra came back. They're going to come back. This is the second time they were banned. Die games. And people are making videos about it, and they're like overstepping. They're like, oh, this is it. Shovelware's done. No. Shovelware's not done. Because there are going to be fucking 5 companies that are going to... Now that Die Games is not there, there's going to be companies that are going to put out an extra game every week. You watch. It's going to be triple, double, quadruple the amount of games out there now that Die Games is gone, because they're going to put more shit out. And Sony's going to allow them to put more shit out, so that way they're not even phased. So if Die Games put out 4 games a month, let's say, now Nostra's going to put out 5 more than they were planned. And the other company's going to put out 5 more, just for spite. Or Webnetic is going to put out another 4 extra games. And they're not even going to lose profit at all, because someone's taking the place of Die Games. So It's not. It's not the end of shovelware. It's just the beginning of shovelware. You're asking me if shovelware is extinct? Let me tell you something. Shovelware is far from extinct. You could tell the percentages every single day to the whole week how much more shovelware is out now than ever before. I know from buying it way more. It's gotten to be where you need like 2, 3, 4 jobs to be in competition. That's why I'm just like, I'm not in active competition right now. I'm kind of done because it's like it's never enough. Could drop $500 right now and it's not enough. It's not enough for the month. $1,000 not enough for the month. It's not. It's just, am I annoyed? No, I'm not annoyed that there's a lot more games because I always want more games. If I can't buy all the games, that's fine. But I want more games. There's a difference. Am I mad that I can't buy all the games? Sure, but am I going to try to find ways to get all the games? Yeah. I'm gonna try to make money, more money, and throw it towards the gaming budget. Yeah. I buy everything. So, I'm technically not in active competition. And again, it's very expensive. You guys don't understand how expensive this hobby is. I'm kind of like in and out competition. Like I'll get in the mood. Like maybe after I eat dinner or something, I'll be in the mood. Maybe I'll get 30, 40, 50 platinums. Or maybe I'll just want to play Galaga and fucking Pac-Man all day. You know? It's all about the kind of moods we're in. You know? I obviously don't give a shit about the rankings because I'm playing what I want to play. I was wasting how many days with fucking Tokyo? Hidden Cats in Tokyo. And again, I said I didn't pay attention to the trophy list. But I've beaten every Hidden Cats game, so I know that that's part of the trophy list. I just didn't pay attention to it. I don't need people to tell me that. I don't need people to tell me, oh, every single Hidden Cats game has a fucking, you can't use hints. I obviously was not paying attention. Not that I didn't know, I just wasn't paying attention. So, there's too many shits going on in this world. You have people that are so, in the gaming community, so fucking dumb, especially some people in TikTok. And they keep talking shit. And they keep like, oh, your thing is mod, because they don't have the brain power to figure out that someone's sitting here playing all these games. So right off the bat, you're hacked, you're mod, you're fake. No, you're a moron. And I'm just losing my patience with those people. Which sometimes I'm not even answering them now, because I'm just so fed up. Like, people just don't know how to talk. They're all defamation of character, everybody. They're all fucking nasty, these people. I'm so sick of it. I'm sick of people that are like YouTubers, like trying to start a revolution. Hey guys, we did it, guys. We took out the number 3rd company in Sony. Yeah, and how much money are they gonna lose now? Sony. And don't tell me they're rich. That's a stupid fucking answer. If the economy is bad, you just screwed yourself. You screwed yourself. Because if they're not buying AAA, what are they buying? They're buying shovelware. You screwed yourself. We did it, guys. Don't you hate it that when you go on the PlayStation Store, you have to move your finger to the left for 3 seconds extra? Oh, I can't take it. I don't know how I cope. So I need shovelware banned. That's how fucking lazy people are. I see it. The laziness of people that can't even look at my trophy list. You scroll up and you scroll down, that's it. But this is like, now they can't even do this. They can't even they should shove their finger up their ass, but they can't even take their finger and scroll up or down or hit page 2, 3, 4. No, that's too much for them now, this generation. They're like, oh God, I was getting so annoyed because the amount of shovelware traumatized me where I couldn't sleep at night because there's so many shit games in the store and I didn't know how to cope and I had to eat an extra muffin and I gained 100 pounds because there's too many shovelware that I want Sony to pay for my surgery to lose weight because I got traumatized with all the shovelware in the store. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Just scroll past it and buy what you want to buy. Scroll past it. I can't take it. There's too many choices in the PlayStation Store. What do I do? That game with that picture offends me because you're talking about anime girls in high school fighting zombies. I'm just against that. I'm against it. Something needs to be done. Let's do it, guys. Then you got you know what even gets me too? You got these other ones too. These other YouTubers that are gamers that like they got a lot of views on their channel and shit. They're not even really gamers, and they're like, yeah, they want to tell you. They want to tell you and brainwash you what gaming is all about and what you need to play when they don't play themselves. They're like, guys, this is not real games, guys. Shovelwares is not real games, guys. These guys are an embarrassment to the trophy hunting community. You're not even part of the trophy hunting community. You're not even part of the trophy hunting community. You just have millions of subs on YouTube, but you don't know your goddamn ass from your elbow. We did it, guys. We got 1,000 games removed. Yeah, you know what you did? You made it better for me. Because I got all the platinums from them, you don't. So now you just robbed yourself of getting 1,000 more platinums to compete with me. So great job, moron. And I own those games forever, so guess what? I could create a new goddamn account and just get 1,000 new platinums on a new account with the jumping pizza. And you can't, because you didn't buy it. I could play it right now. I could live stream it right now. I could re-download it. I could play. I could go on. I'll create a brand new account right now. Get 1,000 platinums like that. Like that. And before anybody says anything, this is not shovelware. So please don't insult me. This is a classic. Don't you dare call Pac-Man shovelware. Don't you dare call Galaxian shovelware. Don't you dare call Galaga shovelware. I don't want to hear it. That's right. That's how it's fucking done. You know how many times I played this growing up? Are you aware? You have no idea. I played this shit in my sleep. There's probably times when I was a kid I didn't even have my eyes fully open. And I didn't want to go to sleep and I wanted to play video games, and I'm like, just like listening to it and knowing where the ship is just by the goddamn sound. Somebody messages me, I can't check it. Hold on. Oh, I got it. Oh, shit. Guys, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to stay on here. I gotta help Sharon with the groceries. Oh! Gotta put this down. Hey. Just put it right here. That's good. Yeah, look me up.
What was the name?
Matrixlord.
Matrixlord.
So I'm live streaming right now. You got everything? You got it?
Yeah, let me just walk up slow.
I'm a YouTuber too, and TikToker. Matrixlord 212.
Yeah.
Take care.
We got 1 minute away water, guys.
I'm live streaming.
All right.
You know, let me move this corner.
Hey, man. Good night. Do
Sorry, audience.
Be careful. Good guys.
I was telling the guy, I said, I'm sorry, I was too busy playing PlayStation to see the notification that my girlfriend is coming home with the Uber. I didn't even look. Sorry, sweets. Alright, guys. Well, we got a little show. Yep, I know, bro. We've been talking about it for the past, like, couple of days. But it's temporary, I think. I think it's temporary. I don't think it's permanent. This will be the second time it happened. What's up, Rob? I think it's temporary. I don't think it's permanent at all. All right. Oh, I got too close. Okay. Just having fun with Galaxian. In case you didn't know, Galaxian was part of one of my favorite Christmases as a kid. Galaxian was the original, and then the sequel was Galaga. And I often talk about that Christmas where I got the mini arcades, and I got Galaxian, I got Pac-Man, I got Donkey Kong, I got Frogger, I got Miss Pac-Man, and I had a few other little arcades that Christmas, and I also got He-Man Master of the Universe figures. It was one of the greatest Christmases when I was really, really young. Really young. You're talking like, God, I think it was like, God, I don't even know what year that was. It was in the 80s, really. But, like I said, like if I'm focused, I could get really, really far with this, you know? This is my childhood, okay? So that's why you see me playing this, and it means something to me, but it doesn't mean anything to competition, and it doesn't mean anything to anyone else. This is pure personal goals, whatever, to me. It's pure, fun, personal, you know? I am going to go into the chat because I can't see the full messages here. And as I was saying, this hobby's very, very expensive. You know, and it's hard to keep up sometimes. It really is. Let me see. So, let's see. JB's in here. I said hello to you. Noodle Love is in here. And Liam's in here. So yeah, Die Games for now is, I say for now because this is the second time. Rob, you remember that they were stopped, I believe, with the quiz game, right? Quiz this, and then they tried to do one more jumping thing. They even talked about it when they came back. I forgot what it was called that they never got to make. And it was two games. They didn't get to make a jumping game, and they didn't make a quiz game. But when they came back, they sort of changed it a little bit, where they kept it calling the jumping, but it was a little different things. But now they abused it again. But I think the thing that got them banned this time is that they had the game that was broken, and they went the whole weekend where the PS5 jumping bonbon did not sync, and that pissed off a lot of fans to where Sony probably stepped in and said, fix your damn game. You're not going to fix your game. You don't care about your customers, whatever. Like, you're not making any more games. That's it. And they just kicked them out for now. Now, will that stay that way? I really don't think so. You got to look at it. They're the the top 4 company for shovelware. They made millions upon millions upon millions of dollars. It's a disagreement. It's not permanent. Don't think it is. Nothing is permanent in this day and age. People get fired and they come back all the time. This is not permanent. No way. So I fully expect, It's not just that though. It's the syncing problem, and it's abusing. They also abuse stuff like the Jumping Bonbon 5. That would have made sense if Jumping Bonbon came out every year. It was coming out every couple of weeks. They totally were greedy. Like, you're allowed to put out games, but don't be ridiculous. Like, really. The Jumping Bonbon. Does anybody know when the Jumping Bonbon 4 came out? Probably a couple weeks ago, and now you got a sequel to it already? Like, and I don't mind. I didn't mind buying it because, again, it's part of competition, right? But I got mad that if this happens once with a syncing problem, and it's not even a syncing problem, it's the fact that they didn't apply a trophy list to PS5 completely. Go on PSN profiles. There is no PS5 version, yet there is. So it's not a syncing issue, it's they just didn't fucking put it up. It's like, fuck the PS5 versions, which is 4 of them. So it's not a syncing issue. There just doesn't exist a PS5 version, even though they sold it as a cross-buy. So it's false advertisement, totally. Because you bought the game under the pretense that you were buying 2 versions, PS4 and PS5. And when you went to sync the PS5, it wouldn't sync. Why? Because it doesn't exist. You go on PSN profiles on any game, they'll tell you there's a PS4 and there's a PS5 version, there's a European version, there's an Asia, there's a Japan, right? There isn't. There's only the PS4. 4 copies, Japan, Asia, Europe, and North America, of the Jumping Bonbon 5. That goes against policy that they're saying there's 8 versions, that they're selling you 2. They're getting you to buy 2 for the price of 1, and then there's only 1 version of it. That's why. That's a big reason why Sony banned them. Because they had no fucking timetable for a sense of urgency to fix it. And now you're ready to throw out 10 more games. So now what are you going to start doing? Now you're going to start creating a bad name for Sony, because now you're going to start putting out games that are incomplete. And that's what they put a stop to, I think. That's what I feel. But you know what? Sony dropped the ball with them, and they dropped the ball with certain companies. Like, you need to get those people that do the airy games, and you need to make them fix the trophy list. Or fix the game, or patch it. I know, but it's Bon Match 5. But they say cross-buy. So your PS4 and PS5 version, but it's only the PS4 version exists. Because they were too lazy. They wanted to enjoy their fucking weekend, and they didn't want to pay their people on the weekend. And they let all the people that bought the game wait, and wait, and wait, and then Sony stepped in and said goodbye. But now we're screwed. Because now I don't get that platinum, even though I did. It doesn't count. So I lost. And Sony, listen, yeah, they stepped in, they banned them, but you think that helps them? That company, if that company was making millions, what do you think Sony was making off that? Because Sony takes a percentage of that. You don't think Sony makes more money than they do? Of course they do. I'm telling you right now, don't get too used to it. I'm pretty sure they'll come back. I look at it like a 30-day ban, maybe 60 days. But I fully expect you hit a switch and all the games will not be delisted anymore. Watch. That's what I expect. No. I didn't buy that. Like I said, my gaming buying things lately since Christmas and now has been limited. So I've been focused on other stuff, and I haven't been buying I bought some stuff today, but not like I'm used to. But I'm kind of like wanting to just clean up my backlog of 1,050 games. See, the goal would be to eliminate the backlog and then restart the backlog, right? And just no, there isn't. Well, if there is, it's probably not die games. There was something that was on there, but that's not die games. I think it was some type of cat thing. I'm pretty sure. I think it's like $1.99, right? Let me see. Yeah, it's not Thigh Games. The Jumping Cat is Elantry. That's a new company that's been putting out. Well, not a new company, but they've been starting to like flood the store with games now lately. Although I'm not really thrilled with their games, to tell you the truth. Not at all. But they're not one of my favorites, that's for sure. Companies. I really didn't even look to see what came out today. I know it's Saturday. But I know the new Cats Around Us came out, the giant cat. I might get that eventually. Let me just see. 56 new games came out. Well, under this category. Oh, wow, it's already discounted. Cats Around Us, giant cat, $2.39, but they only charge you for one, right? That's not cross-buy. No, I hate that, but okay. And then the Holiday I Spy 2 came out, which is a little late, because I was probably having problems getting it out. Liminal Tower, who put that out? Elantry? Oh, another company. Xeninder? What the hell they put out? Fill the Cup 3. I bought the 2 BitPew. Voyage, that's another one. There's a whole bunch that came out. I think a launch fee is the paint bowl, right? And then you got the what's this? Queens of Abyss Battle Puzzle 2048. Who put that out? Epic Art Games. That's the ones that put the Airy games out. See, they're still around, that company. I think they're putting Airy games out, though, for Nintendo now and not for Sony. But I'm still mad at them. I still want them to patch those games. Even if you can't fix the mistake you made, then make it that the platinum automatic, like they left out a level, right? So then make it that you do something stupid like you play the level 13 10 times and then the platinum just pops. Like, do something stupid like that. Just patch it that way, because if you can't go back and fix the game like that, then make it that the platinum pops. That's all. Because it's not fair to people that, you know, were worried about completion percentages and now they'll never have a complete thing. That's kind of heartbreaking. I know some people, that's important to some people, but, you know, I could give a crap about that. All right, so the trophy for this, I'm going to get off here now, but the trophy for this, I believe, is, and again, all you have to do is when you pass a level for this, you're supposed to save it, right? Because that's what the thing is. You're supposed to save it, and every time you pass a level, you're supposed to save it if you, whatever, because that's part of the mechanism. The trophy for this is, hold on. All right. I gotta blow it up. Okay. Galaxian clear stage 16. It's a rare trophy. So that's all it is. So it's a matter of what you gotta really do is not what I'm doing. Like, watch. Alright. Excuse me. Right, so what you're supposed to, I'm gonna sneeze again. What the hell? You're supposed to clear the level. Oh God. See, I won't save it. I don't believe in that. Like with the, if you get hit, I want to save it perfectly. So I'm not saving it at all. You basically gotta do it perfectly and then save it. That's like a shooter, right? Wasn't that a shooter? Doesn't it save it when you get past 5,000? Didn't I pass 5,000 already? Pretty sure I did. I know I did right there. What's up? Having fun with Galaxian. This was my jam back in the day, yo. This is what I played when I was a kid. Very exciting. This was the first this was before Galaga. This was the Galaga was the sequel. I told you, this was the game, man. This is what made it possible for sequels. There was no sequels for gaming, but this made it possible. Because then Galaga came, and Pac-Man got sequels, and like it went down the line. I still gotta go back and do the Space Invaders Forever version. Because nobody's perfect. I really want them to make a new Galaga for PlayStation. I'm dying for it. And I'm hoping they can do the Galaga Arcade Archives 2. So that way that has a platinum. Or two, I mean, I know they probably can't Galactic Wars. Like there's Galaga Galactic Wars or something, or Galaga Wars. Like I would love to buy that. This is like my favorite shit growing up, man. This is my childhood, man. Just like I hope there's another version of Q*bert. God, I loved Q*bert. I'm gonna check your messages in a second, guys. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, this was my thing growing up, man. You sent me a photo, Liam? What happened? Oh, that wasn't a... Oh, I had that. That wasn't a shooter. Right? I remember I plotted that. It came out in 2020. Why? There's a new... Hold on. Let me look that up, because... Red Bow. Hold on. Red Bow. Why isn't it not working? Red Bow. Why can't I look it up? Hold on. Red bow. Let's see. There we go. I got it for North America on December 18, 2020. And there is, what? North America for Vita, Europe for Vita, Asia for Vita, Europe for PS4, and Asia for PS4. But there's no PS5. Did that say that was PS5, bro? Your picture? Wait a minute. Oh. Oh, no. Okay. I'm surprised that they don't put out PS5 versions of some of that stuff. Right? Right? Alright, so in case you're wondering, yes, I am going to do the Galaga Platinum. Alright? I may do it soon. Sharon's home now. I'm going to get going. Thank you guys for listening to me rant and rave. I am going to get a Vita eventually and a PS3, yes. Eventually, Liam. But yeah, this is one of my favorite stuff right here, Galaxian. So I will be going for the rare trophy today or tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing and comments. Take care. Bye.